Order. Commissioner Sutton, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning. First on the agenda, we got Chief Fair Manager to discuss security personnel.
Been doing some kind of reworking of the mission in conjunction with SO's office, and what we noticed were some things that kind of jumped out at us, and it was the certified pay for the external certified that we bring in. One of the barriers to folks signing up was that it was significantly lower than just the fair market hourly rate of what happens in the market. So what I'm here to request is approval to increase the starting pay rate for certified external officers to $25 per hour and reduce the non-certified pay rate from 20 to 18.
So what is our certified?
Typically,
from the county. I think you're talking about out of county.
About out of county, yep. Out of county, it ranges anywhere from 23 to 28, and then by the time you factor in time and a half, the effective pay rate that we're paying out, even taking into account time and a half, is anywhere from 26 to 34 per hour.
So they can more comparable.
It'd be more comparable at a starting base rate.
And then
yes.
you're saving the funds by paying less for the non-certified?
Well, I don't know that we'd necessarily be saving any funds, but we're not getting as many people as we could be getting because of that lower pay rate. So it's really designed to try to recruit more people by paying a fair starting hourly rate.
So your non-certified $18 would be for internal and external?
No, I think internal because of the county policy and the existing contracts, we would have to go time and a half if they were overtime.
So
Yeah.
external.
More external. Yeah, external, non-certified is 18. Where before it was just a flat across the board, 18 a couple of years back. Tried moving it to 20 last year. Didn't really see any movement in either direction. So
the external certified, they'll be coming wearing their uniforms from whatever county or whatever city they're from.
Yes, ma'am.
That'd be good. Then they have the authority to arrest and.
Exactly. That's the primary difference between the certifieds and the non-certified. Yeah. So we're hoping to recruit more certified, just because as the population grows, the need for more people per body, increases.
The visibility of the uniform alone makes a difference, I think.
It can. Yeah.
And you're non-certified, you just put in like a security t-shirt?
Be like a security shirt or jacket or something like that. Yeah.
And they have a radio?
Certifieds that have a radio, non-certifieds, it depends on where they would be stationed. So.
I think that'd be okay. I'd make that motion.
Okay. We got a motion on the table, second from Sutton, to go ahead and authorize paying our certified external security force $25 an hour, non-certified external $18 an hour. Is there any questions or comments on that? I appreciate you guys meeting in a subcommittee and getting all this figured out, because we've had some issues in the past, but to give everybody the best experience they can out there and keeping people safe, I think this goes a long way.
Try to make some changes. If it's not working, it doesn't make sense to keep doing it. So.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day.
Great one. That brings us to the end of the regular agenda. Max, you want to do your list?
Okay, minutes from June 27th.
Move.
Move from Sutton,
Second.
second from Fishback. Any questions on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Claims. Move.
Move from Hanson, seconded by Feldheim. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
HR report.
Move.
Motion from Fishback,
Second.
second from Sutton. Questions on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Fair contracts.
Move.
Moved by Feldheim,
Second.
second from Fishback. Questions on those contracts? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Just 1 second here. Mike, how are you today?
I'm wonderful.
Yeah, do you got a little update for us?
Well, not much more than what I
Okay.
sent you last week. Real quick, we're not getting any moisture, folks. So the best interest from the fire chiefs is to leave it alone yet. So if you're okay with that, we'll just leave the ban on and move forward. I think we ended up so far with 5 fireworks-related calls through last night. They're still legal to shoot through Sunday, I believe, so With the hot temps, I'm guessing that number will go up, so.
It's in our best interest to leave it on, I think.
I agree.
I
Okay.
agree.
All right, and then just one other quick note, you should have got an business administration and the newspaper and stuff should be getting press releases on this to help with the drought stuff, so if you have any questions, you can give me a call on that. All right?
Sounds great. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Have a good one. On that statement, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carries.
There was an electric utility easement for Northwestern Energy.
Move.
Moved by Sutton. Second by Fishback. Any questions on that easement? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carries.
That's all I have.
Okay. Gary?
Larry had brought up, and there was a statement on the payroll audit about setting up blood draws on Sundial to eliminate vouchers. After their discussion in their department, that's something that they don't feel is necessary. I don't think our department feels it's necessary. That's a business, that's a business thing that's always been done through vouchers, so I don't know why we would want to make it a payroll issue, so.
We don't pay them by the hour.
They've always been paid by payroll.
Correct, but it's still not something we'd want to add to Sundial.
They're paid on a per draw basis. And if they go in and spend a half hour and draw 3, they get paid for 3. But how do you account for the different 3? And then somebody has to sort through, well, whose was this for, and create some paperwork to show that a particular defendant owes a particular amount, so we can ask for restitution when we get to court. We just can't say, well, we paid a certain amount of blood, and they, we want some money from them. So, Sundial, I don't think, is designed to have on a per transaction basis. It goes by the hour, and that's the problem. And frankly, it takes more time to generate the voucher, but then again, if we didn't do that, it would take time to generate a piece of paper to show what each individual owes when it gets to restitution time. So, Chris told me that we'd like to keep it the way it is if we can do that.
Did you have a...
What about the jail nurses, or the nurses?
Well, they're paid on the salary, and that's handled differently. But the on-call nurses.
Yeah, that's something too, that wasn't mentioned in the report, but yeah, that's something that could be certainly added if we want to.
No,
But again, I don't know why we would need to. What difference does it make if we voucher it out or put it into the system?
Is there a benefit to doing it one way or the other on the nurse?
No?
I mean, the draws, I think that makes sense, doing it per, like we have been. And then it looks like we're talking about a separate issue with the other, huh?
Yeah.
So we can talk about that.
And that's certainly, we can certainly do that, but I don't know if that's needed either. It works fine with the voucher system. It's a set amount, so.
And it's more it's less a salary than it is in the form of a professional fee.
Right.
And so it's not, they're not exactly employees,
Sure.
so.
Anybody have questions, comments, preference?
So just leave it the way it is.
Just an FYI, the city did mark a tree for Dutch elm disease at the Millen building, so we have 15 days to get rid of that, and so we're in the process of doing that, so.
Yeah, that was pretty well done.
How big a tree is it?
Probably the big one by the front, right?
Pretty good size.
Yeah.
Judy had asked about, since we'll be striping the new parking lot over here, there was a question that she raised regarding if we ever did decide to lock down the building completely, did we want to put a couple handicap spots, mark a couple of these first 2 spots by the museum for handicapped and move your spot maybe to this other first spot on the other side, and, or just move them down 2 spots. She just said, well, maybe we should have that discussion before we actually stripe it.
Do we need a commissioner spot? I don't, you know, and I understand, but do we really need it?
I never use it, so.
Yeah, and you know, I'm just saying, I don't think
it'd just
it's
be a matter
necessary.
of moving it down 2 spots or moving one to the other side, so that's all up to you. But, you know, it just makes sense to have that discussion now before we stripe it. If we're gonna do that,
We
we
need
should
'em.
do it now.
Well, we
need the
have
handicap.
one across the museum, there's 2 over here,
Yeah.
some over here. By mandate, we're qualified for the many we need, right? We don't need extras by law?
No, I think the thought
We start
process
now.
is always we end up, you know, locking one of those back doors and stuff, that more people are gonna have to park up front here, so.
Yeah, because it's really not very, we don't have that many handicap spots. If we're gonna use this as a handicapped entrance.
They get used in the north parking lot a lot, I know that, and these have been used since they've went out front here too, so. Just something
The only
to,
the value I see in the commissioner's spot is once in a while when you have meetings like mid-afternoon and
Mhm.
it's packed out here, then it's kinda nice to be able to run in and back and forth, but I agree with you, I think the handicap, we're looking pretty good out here as far as availability when I come through. Any other questions or comments? What do you guys think?
I'm thinking we're in an aging community and that I'd have more than just 2. I have, you know, another 2 on this side is handicapped, you know, on,
These 2 to the north?
it's right here, on the north side.
yeah, we could do those 2 also, either.
It's not a young community.
Sure. Are they striping this week?
She didn't say what date, I just know that they ordered the paint and we'll be doing it soon, so.
Maybe go the 2 farthest east, the one on the north, the one on the south is handicapped, and then move the commission over one, and
Okay.
so they have the 2 closest to the street as 2 handicapped spots.
On each, one on the south, one on the north?
Yeah.
Right. Should be this corner, the southeast corner.
the commission.
Should they have that drive
northeast
to
corner.
come down and
Yeah.
walk through, or
That moves the museum van
Yeah.
over one there
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It would be nice if the city
Yeah,
could,
that sounds
paint a
good.
crossing there between that parking lot and here too.
We've asked for that before.
I know, but it's like trying to get a crossing over there by the Fairgrounds Road over there on Roosevelt, you know, until the
Get-
scene's
Put
been...
those people,
Yeah,
folks in
we
charge
gotta
of
get
it.
her on.
They're done.
I'll have to contact her. I think I have her email.
Sounds good.
Is everybody fine with that? Okay, we'll do the 2 additional and then move the 1 down.
Max had for the Lake Region meeting, it says they wanted RSVPs by tomorrow, so is everybody planning on going?
Yep, I'm going.
That's in
I've
Eden?
got Rachel, Dwayne, Tom, and Doug. I don't, Nancy, are you going?
What day is it?
The 12th.
12?
Next Wednesday.
You put me down.
Gary?
Yes.
And I'll bring up your comments when we get there, Max, on their bylaws, of who should be included in there. Looks like
That was
you-
just my thought.
Yeah, they really shouldn't be included in there as voting members, I don't think, but I'll
Right.
double check.
And I can't remember what all I wrote down. They need to define the secretary.
Yeah, when somebody's gone.
I saw your comment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What time is
I'm thinking
it?
it's gonna be the home county whenever,
noon
Noon?
in Eden.
At,
Club Eden,
sorry.
the place.
Yeah. Sounds trendy.
Yes.
At Eden? Club Eden?
We'll talk next Tuesday for the
Well,
carpool
Club
up
Eden,
there.
right?
It is.
All right, anything
Yeah.
else?
Nope, that's all I had.
Okay, anything from folks here today? Anything from the commissioners? All right, then I guess I would,
Larry?
now we wanted next week to work
Next week,
budget.
she was gonna put it on there.
We'll have on the agenda next week to work budget. We have department head meeting at 11 o'clock. Other than that, anything else?
Did you want to have any further update or discussion on the meeting you had with the judges?
Do you guys wanna?
I think it was pretty clear in your
Okay,
email,
informing people.
unless there's something new from since you sent us the...
Have you heard anything new, or is there anything you wanted to address?
Maybe just a short exec for legal would be appropriate.
Okay,
I'll move it.
moved by Sutton,
Second.
seconded by Fishback. All in favor of an executive session, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries, we'll be in exec session. Okay, we will be back in session, and there's no action as a result of exec. Anything come up while we were in? Okay, anything else from the folks in attendance? All right, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Moved.
Moved by Feldheim, seconded by Fishback. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries, we'll be adjourned till next week.